Things have now reopened here at the Kensington Town Hall, but for much of Monday night and Tuesday morning, nobody could come into this building. That's because a resident dropped off old military weapons, ones the police believed might be unstable.
When I seen them, I thought this looks unsafe.
The chief of police here in Kensington called the military and sent along pictures. They told the police to evacuate the building. It was closed, and then 2 people arrived from the base in Gagetown, New Brunswick.
One item was identified as a World War II mortar, and it was spent, so it was a dud. The other item, however, was rocket fuel, and it was half full canister, so it potentially had some ability to do some damage.
A mortar shell would have been fired from a cannon like this one. Police said it's not clear what the rocket fuel would have been used for.
The mortar looked like just something you would see off a movie. The canister looked like a canister. Both of them were really rusty, so we could tell they were old, but that's about all we knew about them.
Police were not able to show CBC News the objects. The National Defence crew was in the building for less than an hour. They backed their truck into the garage, loaded it with the devices, and then took them back to Gagetown.
Basically, somebody at some point would have taken that home with them, possibly from the war, and had it maybe as a keepsake. We've had things turned in before, such as grenades, but normally they're hollowed out and you can tell right away, okay, this is just somebody's souvenir. But with this, you couldn't tell just by looking at it that if it was spent or if it was charged or what it was.
The chief says in the end, shutting down the building and the street was the right call. And in the future, if people find these types of munitions in their homes or on their properties, their best bet is to call the police immediately and not to move them themselves. Even if they've been fine all these years, time and rust can make things unstable. Nicola, MacLeod, CBC News, Kensington.